You actually gave me an opportunity as a film producer. You know what I mean? Because at the time I was coming off of ATL and then American Gangster, and I was a pretty big deal as far as what I'm saying.
You ain't never not been a big deal, brother.
Not to myself. I'm talking about other people taking them a little longer to catch up.
Okay.
But I think that for you to take that shot on me. You and Screen Jim, Clint Culpepper, you know what I'm saying, the whole team, for you to take that shot, for you guys to give me an opportunity as a film producer. And I remember telling you, man, like, I want to know what you do. Yeah. And you was like, well, just watch and don't expect to get any rest. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it was a lot. And but I think in layman's terms, what you told me was you have to be the hardest worker, and you have to make sure that everything you're supposed to get for this film, you get it on time and on budget.
Yep, that's true. Because the buck stop with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So somebody listening to this podcast right now, like, yo, I want to get in the movie business. How do I produce? You are the final stop.
Right.
Whether it's good or bad or in between, over budget, under, it all comes down to the producer.
And everyone else is allowed to make excuses but you.
You cannot make an excuse. You're right, bro. You right, dog. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't about that life, then you need to find something else.
Yeah, man, just be an actor. You can have all the excuses you want. You know what I'm saying? It was everybody else's fault but yours.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Man, I mean, and the world always pulled me to the side and say, man, when we gonna do a Takers 2? Or when we gonna do a prequel? Or when we gonna, because people love those characters.
It would have been so much easier if we hadn't killed everybody off.
Man, but see, the beauty of storytelling.
Yes.
You can tell the story of before. You could tell, and we didn't necessarily.
I feel like you're working around to a thing where Ghost didn't die.
Ghost didn't die.
I feel like that's where you.
There's a
Ghost
prequel.
did die. We shot Ghost.
No, we didn't.
At
we didn't
the
shoot
Van Nuys
point blank. Not point blank. We didn't stand over it.
I was talking to our good friend Idris Elba last
week. As was I.
Idris said the exact same thing. Because I said, come on, man, we killed everybody. Ghost died. Idris said, did Ghost really die?
Did Ghost really die is the question. I mean, some would beg to differ. I mean, or even argue the fact: did Michael Ealy and Chris Brown's characters die?
Man.
You saw him stumble out of frame, but we didn't see a flat line.
Listen, we're going to do a Takers 2 and everybody live? Everybody?
We didn't say everybody. I'm just saying.
Okay. Okay.
There's a way to do
valid.
it. Where there's a will.
Yes, there's a way.
There's a way.
Hey, bro, listen, I will tell you, if we could find the right way in, because that's a classic, man.
It is.
People come up to me about Takers, and when has there been a good heist movie?
But guess what,
for
though?
Real.
This is the reason why I know that there's an appetite. Okay. People are remaking it.
Or trying to.
Well, exactly. Yeah. It's being remade.
Yeah.
So
I haven't quite seen anybody do it the way we did it.
Well, they can't do it, brother. They don't have us. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm just saying.
That was a clean movie.
I'm talking about for real,
was in suits.
I'm talking about for real.
Dropping armored cars through the middle of streets. I mean, even blowing up helicopters.
And I tell Omar, I was the first ghost. And the first ghost, my ghost would kick your ghost ass any day of the week. I'm telling you that now. Now, let me ask you, did you ever think in your wildest dreams that you'd be here? You know what I mean? From going to a prestigious HBCU.
Yep, FAMU already. Come on now.
Did you ever think that you would blow up out of the stratosphere as far as film production and storytelling is concerned?
I did, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did. Come on, man. I feel like you and I are like simpatico. We think similarly in that way. Like I'm sure. If you found Young Tip, there never was a time that you felt like there was a ceiling on what you could do.
Right.
I felt the same way, man. I didn't know exactly what it would look like, but I felt like I'm going to be the biggest. I'm going to be the best. Right. I'm going to take this game by storm. And I didn't know anybody in Hollywood. I was just, trying to find my way, starting at FAMU, making my little tiny movies. But I felt like, I'm going to the top.
Right.
I want the ultimate success. Even when I couldn't envision what that was. I didn't even, I didn't know how to define it, but I knew I'm going to work and bust my ass, and I'm going to get to wherever that is.
Right.
I didn't have a picture of, it's like this, and I'll have 10 number ones, and I'll have, work with this actor, that actor. I just felt like I'm going to have extreme success in Hollywood. I always felt like that was possible.